and reasonable framing system. Even a poor engineer can't get ultimate performance too much. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for my slide, and I'm stopping here. We will start with the validatory function.
Thank you, ma'am.
So join me.
Madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, I'm here.
अरुणा सर ने ज्वाइन कर लिया है, वाइस चांसलर साहब ने ज्वाइन कर लिया है.
Yes, sir.
Madam, can you provide the link for attendance?
Yes, sir. I will provide it. Yes. Yes, sir. Can we start, sir?
हाँ, yes, please start.
Director sir has joined.
वो कर लेंगे ज्वाइन, सर ने कर लिया ज्वाइन, स्टार्ट करो.
Yes, sir. Very warm good afternoon to all of you. I, Dr. Aruna Rawat, on behalf of Civil Engineering Department, welcome you all for the validatory ceremony of 1 week online ATAL Faculty Development Program on earthquake resistant design and construction practices. I welcome our honorable chief guest, Professor Sunil Kumar, Vice Chancellor, RGPV. I welcome Professor Suresh Singh Kushwaha, Head of Civil Engineering Department, UIT RGPV, all the faculty members and all the participants for this validatory ceremony. This 1 week faculty development program was attended by the faculty members, research scholars and students in various engineering institutes for teaching and upgrading their knowledge in the area of earthquake resistant structures. The nearly about 127 faculties, research scholars and students have participated for this FDP program all over the India. And this FDP program, in short, I will just discuss the various sessions which we have held. So in short, I will just review the various sessions which were held. The first session was taken by Dr. Dilip Kumar Singh, Deputy Director, MPSDM, Bhopal, who has delivered a talk on understanding seismic risk hazard with special reference to state of MP. Next session was taken by Dr. George V. Joseph, Deputy Director, Disaster Management Institute, Bhopal. Topic was disaster risk reduction. Session 3 was taken by Professor D.R. Sahu, Professor IIT Delhi, and his topic was on earthquake resistant design practices. Session 4 was taken again by Professor D.R. Sahu, and topic was earthquake resistant design approaches, a perspective to performance-based design. One of the session was taken by Dr. Major Chaitanya Sangvi. He is a professor in LD College of Engineering, Ahmedabad, and he has discussed the earthquake lab related to the shake table and various testings which are carried out for the earthquake engineering. Session 6 was taken by Professor Vasant Matsagar, Professor IIT Delhi, Vibration Control Systems for Earthquake Resistant Design. Session 7 was taken by Dr. Sandeep Kumar Shah, Assistant Professor IIT Mandi, and he has discussed the base isolated liquid storage tank for the earthquake resistance. Session 8 was taken by Dr. Putul Haldar, IIT Hooper, and she has discussed the seismic risk assessment of the structures. Session 9 was taken by Professor Vasant Matsagar, IIT Delhi, and he has discussed a case study where the actual base isolated structure constructed in India, he has discussed these structures which are earthquake resistance are there. Session 10 was discussed by Dr. Roman Babu from IIT Tirupati, and he has discussed the role of energy dissipation devices in seismic retrofitting and rehabilitation. There was one session which was other than the technical session based on the stress management, which was taken by Mr. Manoj Rao from Indore, who is an art of living teacher who has trained our participants related to the breathing technique and the meditation and the stress management. Session 12 was taken again by Dr. Roman Babu from IIT Tirupati, and who has discussed the evaluation of performance-based seismic design. Session 13 was taken by Dr. Nilima Satyam, Associate Professor, IIT Indore. She has discussed the seismic soil structure interaction analysis of pile draft supported asymmetrical building. And the last session was discussed by myself, and I have discussed the seismic behavior of RCC buildings. So this is in the short what was covered in the last 5 days in this FDP by our participants. And I request our Professor Suresh Singh Kushwaha, Head of Civil Engineering Department, UIT RGPB, to speak on this occasion. Sir, over to you. सर आपका शायद माइक म्यूट है।
सबसे पहले मैं हमारे विश्वविद्यालय के माननीय कुलपति जी, जिनके मार्गदर्शन एवं प्रेरणा से हम इस तरह के कार्यक्रमों का आयोजन कर पा रहे हैं, मैं उनका स्वागत करता हूं। मैं स्वागत करता हूं हमारे यूआईटी के संचालक प्रोफेसर सुधीर सिंह भदौरिया जी का, और सबसे ज्यादा स्वागत के मतलब योग्य हैं हमारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स, जिन्होंने इस पूरे एक सप्ताह के अटल एफडीपी में मतलब इतनी बड़ी संख्या में पूरे देश से पार्टिसिपेंट्स मतलब इनकी जो इसमें कार्यक्रम में भाग ले रहे हैं, मैं उन सबका भी स्वागत करता हूं। बहुत उपयोगी जिस तरह से मतलब इनकी देखा है, मतलब इनकी जो 12 सेशंस में जो कार्यक्रम जो लेक्चर्स मतलब इनके पूरे देश के विभिन्न स्थानों के मतलब इनकी जो विशेषज्ञ हैं मतलब अर्थक्वेक रेजिस्टेंट डिजाइन एंड प्रैक्टिसेस के, उस तरह के सभी को उनसे लाभान्वित हुए हैं। और निश्चित रूप से हम हमारे विश्वविद्यालय में माननीय कुलपति जी की प्रेरणा से आगे भी इस तरह के कार्यक्रम आयोजित करते रहेंगे, और मेरी तरफ से बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। अरुणा, आगे कार्यक्रम जारी रखो।
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Sunil Kumar, sir, to guide us on this occasion. Sir, over to you.
Professor Kushwaha ji, Professor Bhadoria ji, coordinator of this particular program, Arna Rawat ji, all the dear participants. This is really a wonderful opportunity wherein you people are participating in this ATAL FDP program given by AICT. And as you might be aware that we are trying to develop Department of Civil Engineering as a center of excellence in the field of earthquake engineering, and this can be treated as one step toward that. Recently, I was at Surat, and on Monday I visited that Sardar Patel statue, which has been built by Honorable Prime Minister, and which is the tallest statue on the earth. The height of the statue is 182 meters. And I was fortunate enough to go there, and it is situated on the downside of Sardar Dam, Sardar Sarovar Dam. And if you go inside that particular building, because you know Gujarat is a place where you have a problem of earthquake, and it is not far away from Bhuj. And despite this fact, that the way the whole statue has been built, it's a really design, you can say, wonder as far as the earthquake resistance is concerned. Everybody is advised to visit that particular place if you want to have something really special with regard to the building of or construction of this kind of statue. The chappal which Sardar Patel is wearing there, the sole of that, the height of the same is more than the height of a person. So even there is an arrangement of lift within the statue, and you can move up to 135 meters within 36 seconds. And there is enough space to have a museum at the base level, and at upper level also they have enough space. And The way it has been built, there are 2 towers of concrete. Then there is a scaffolding with a lot of hinges and rollers and all that. And on that, about 6,000 pieces of bronze. Um, Finally, this statue has been designed by Ram Sutarji, and this is a wonderful structure on earth. The modern day, I can't. It's unbelievable when you visit this. This is unbelievable structure which is being built. And the biggest problem, what I feel personally, beside logistic and all that, because it is on the Narmada bed itself. During rainy season, I hope the Narmada will be there. So constructing this kind of structure, 182-meter tall statue, and on the bed of a dam, which is again our tallest dam producing 1200 megawatt power, then the kind of design and expertise has been gone into that is really commendable. The construction is being done by the Larsen and Toubro. 250 engineers and 4,500 skilled workers have worked day and night to complete this particular structure. I'm just talking about this particular structure because you have gone through a faculty development program dealing with the earthquake resistance designs and buildings. So this is my humble suggestion. People should go through this particular design, and you will really appreciate the kind of engineering and kind of skill set has gone into designing this kind of statue. The beauty of this kind of faculty development program is that finally you come across with various kind of experts which are working in the area. So this gives you an opportunity wherein you can decide your research areas. Second thing, you can also find some suitable supervisors during these kind of FDPs. Third, you come to know what kind of research is going on at various places of country. And finally, you also make some friends during the course of this kind of FDP, which further helps you during your long career as a teacher or as a counselor whatsoever. So I really appreciate the kind of effort which has been put up by the Department of Civil Engineering and especially Arna Rawatji, because the kind of experts
District Disaster Management Plan which you approved.
The kind of subjects which have been covered during the FDP are really commendable.
District Disaster Management. District Disaster.
So some disaster is coming
District
from
Disaster.
Rajna Bajaj. So I don't know what kind of a disturbance is coming
Mute kar do.
and
Mute kar do.
the reason why it is coming. So just mute her.
Disaster Management.
Just mute her, no problem.
Yes, sir. So your mic is muted, sir.
So finally, I think okay, fine. All were muted, so my mic also got muted. No problem. But finally, I feel like it that you have done justice with all the participants, and participants have learned a lot, and they will try their best to introduce this particular subject in various streams and all that. So thank you very much for inviting me this particular.
Thank you very much, sir, for your guiding us. Thank you very much. Now I request Professor Sudhir Singh Bhadoria, Director, University Institute of Technology, RGPV, to grace on this occasion. Sir, over to you. Your mic is muted.
Audible Vice Chancellor, sir. Professor Sunil Kumar. I think I'm audible, no?
Yes, sir. Yes. Sir.
Am I audible? Now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir. Professor Sunil Kumar, sir. Professor Kushwaha, Professor and Head, Department of Civil Engineering. Professor Arna Rawat, the coordinator of the ATAL FDP program on earthquake resistant design and practices. And dear faculty members and participants who have been listening this course for last five days. I'm sure that this course must have been very useful to you. All of you. You people might have certainly learned that how to make the structures rigid and at the same time how to make them flexible so that they are able to take resist the earthquake resistant rather earthquake forces. I mean, with the trade of rigidity and flexibility simultaneously. You also might have learned certainly that how to make a structure dance along with the force of the earthquakes, so as to avoid the losses or avoid the distortion and deteriorations. You also might have certainly learned that how to isolate the structures from the ground at the time of earthquake, and many other techniques of I mean observing the forces from the earth. I'm sure that this course, of course, a 5-day course is in this particular field is not. I mean, it is just an introduction, or we can say it is just. But still, it certainly might have given you certain hints, certain indications that which is the area you are interested in, and certainly which are the areas in which you can work further for. Progressing your future career, your interest in consulting as a consulting engineer, or as a teacher, or as a researcher. Obviously, this topic, as I told you, is very complicated, but at the same time, many aspects are very simple. For making how our structure to be earthquake resistant. There are certain things which are very simple, don't need any calculations, and there are certain aspects, certain analysis in which you need to go into a detailed mathematical things and uncertainties and various kind of modeling. Certainly, this as Professor Sunil Kumar sir has pointed out that he has always inspired us to make the civil engineering department as a center of advanced studies in earthquake engineering department. In earthquake engineering, and he has certainly helped us in initiating the things in that particular direction for developing advanced laboratories and other facilities. So obviously, this course, as he has rightly pointed out, is certainly one step further in making our this dream come true. That we shall be able to be helpful in spreading the knowledge in this particular area, at least in that, and shall be able to lead the surrounding region, and of course, and at a later stage shall be able to, participate in national level, things in this particular area. So let me once again, congratulate all the participants who are in such a large number across the country, as we have been seeing, for showing their interest and making this course a success. You all know that despite all things being there, without the interest of the participants, any event, of course, cannot be classified to be successful. I also thank at the end of this program to all the faculty members from various leading institutions of India who has helped us in making this event a success. Once again, thanks to Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir, and all other participants for inspiring us in this for conducting this program. And let me congratulate again to Professor Rawat and Professor Kusa for being able to organize this course successfully. Thank you again to all of you, and my best wishes for all your future endeavors in the area of earthquake resistant design and practices. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Aruna,
Yes,
over to you.
thank you, sir, very much. Now I request some of our participants to please give your valuable feedback for this FDP. Please, participants, your feedback is important.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. I hope I am audible.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. So I'm Chetan, working as assistant professor from Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, Mysore. It's in Karnataka. So I've attended almost all the sessions, but due to class and other things, I have missed some session. But whatever the sessions I have attended, every session was excellent. All the speakers are excellent. The arrangement was excellent, and especially the way they conveyed the things, especially some of the concepts, has been wonderful. Especially even the last session was good. So we kindly request you to share all the materials and even the videos. But the speakers are good. Arrangement was good, ma'am. Only thing is we have missed some 2-3 sessions due to our class and other things. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your feedback. And all these sessions recording will be loaded on the YouTube. So I will share with you the YouTube channel link also. So definitely from there also you can again watch the recordings. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Any other participants' feedback, please?
Hello.
Good afternoon,
Hello.
madam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Madam, my name is Nishant Sharma. I'm from.
Yes, sir. If it will be better if you on your video so that we
Okay.
can see you.
Uh, yeah, good afternoon, madam. My name is Nishant Sharma. I'm from Shiksha Anusandhan University. I'm working as assistant professor here. First of all, I would like to thank the institute, UIT RGVP, for conducting this program, especially Department of Civil Engineering, the head, Professor Suresh Kushwaha. And of course, a lot of thanks to you, madam, for conducting this FDP. It was very meticulously planned and very thoughtfully brought out, especially with the experts in this field, and which gave us idea of the basics as well as the new technologies that are coming up, and also the basics. It was a mix of both. So very nice and very meticulously planned. So thank you, ma'am, for such a wonderful FDP. We look forward for such more FDPs from you. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nishant Sharma. Thank you for your
Ma'am.
valuable words. Any other participant, please?
Ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah.
Anupam
Am I
Sharma.
audible? Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, please.
Okay, ma'am. Every sessions are very good, ma'am, and we got knowledge of earthquake impact analysis, like brittle material, ductile material, and everything. And every sessions are very good, ma'am. Thank you for valuable session.
Yes, thank you, Anupam Sharma. Thank you for your words. Any
Yes, ma'am.
other participant, please? Okay, thank you very much for attending this faculty development program. At the end, I thank AICT ATAL for sponsoring this faculty development program. I also thank all the experts from the various institutes who has delivered their expertise and spare their valuable time for giving their expert talk and knowledge to our participants. Thank you very much. I would also like to express my deep regards to Honorable Professor Sunil Kumar, Vice Chancellor RGPV, for motivating us and attending this validatory ceremony. I thank Professor Sudhir Singh Bhadoria, Director, University Institute of Technology, RGPV, for gracing this ceremony. I also thank Professor Suresh Singh Kushwa, Head of Civil Engineering Department, UIT RGPV, for attending this session, and all the participants from all over the India for attending this faculty development program. Thank you very much. And I request all the participants to please attend the quiz and give your valuable feedback on the ATAL portal also. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. And I request all the participants to please give the quiz. And